grabbing, so they're here and they kind of like a sweeping kick, and they'll kick in, hit them back at the knee, and then they'll take their elbow. And
Yeah,
right away.
it's just like our like our guy who rimmed it.
Yeah, they're here.
Yeah.
Instead of
When we do it, we like technique-wise, we're here, we bring it up, we bring it over, we're here nicely because we're not hurting anybody, right?
Yeah.
I lower a little bit, so I bend his legs a bit, and I'm here, and then I just drop him, right? Yeah. The realistic way of doing that is when he punches, of course I bam, I devastate that. This roundhouse kick comes in, bam, like this, and then there's my elbow, there's a smack.
That's exactly how they do it.
Yeah, that's the good way to do it, the mean way to do it.
Something they talk about is if imagine that he's got a hole going through his butt, like the middle of his body, and he just hit that hole.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you hook, you kick that in, you know, you're already in the position.
Yes.
Leaning back, and then you just jam your elbow.
Yeah. That's really the application to the soft, fluffy version of Aikido that we do. Yeah.
So that's old German stuff. Like Middle Ages.
I was watching a video of Viking style fighting.
Okay.
It's a lot of rise, and because he was like, "You're here, you're like this." He goes, "When I step in," he goes like, "Here."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Ooh, that's a ride right there." And he was stomping on the back of the thing, and he going up, bam.
Yeah. We do it a little more passive in training for many reasons. One is we don't want to kill each other. But we do all of that. We just do it in a soft, passive way so that we don't tear ourselves up, and then we can do it later. All of that is exactly what we do. We just do it softer and nicely. But realize everything that we do can be placed on in a meaner way, and it just takes a little effort and time to get that to work. Hello. All right, so let's good job. So let's talk about Seiyo. All right, so Aiki version of Seiyo. Let's go with Katsutei Dori first. New grip. Set it up here. We go in front. It lifts up nicely. We set it here kindly, and there's the break. Right. Then we have the Gaku version, where again it comes up and I grip here, comes under, I lock it up, and I do it nicely, right? The other versions, we go Kiza and Seiza to do the same things. What we're going to do today is kind of the same thing, but it is designed off of ninjutsu and not Aikido. So with the punch that comes in, we're going to, of course, do our little deflection here, boom here, and I'm going to hold it here. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to grip it, and I want to take my palm, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take my palm here, and I'm going to lift it right here. I'm going to place a little pressure down here and a little bit of pressure here. And I'm going to step in front of him like I'm going to do a ikkyo, so no go, and there's the throw. So it is our Seiyo for Katsutei Dori. We're here, we step in, and we just break it from right here. This one comes from a punch, and we're gonna bam here. There's the snap and break here. I'm gonna step in, and then this goes down and this goes up. And you don't want to do it too hard on them here. But you want to put a little bit of pressure down, a little pressure up. And then if you want to sweep back, you can actually throw this back a little bit. Once they lift their leg up, don't just freaking take their leg straight to the ground and go, what? Right? Give them a little bit of kindness. So we're gonna, and this was actually something I decided I was gonna do yesterday. So we're transitioning in, and it really falls into the concept, you even brought up ninjutsu, really. It falls into the concept of this is how we deal with Aiki. Nice and soft. This still breaks, this still hurts, because from here, we pick him up and throw him. That's not nice. that isn't kind, all right? But now we're doing it from a punch, and he comes in, and I'm bam here. And if I want to bring it here is how the technique works, but if you want to bring it here, that's fine. I even like this, and then use this right on my throat. Yeah, kind of like that. Let's start, go ahead with the punch, boom, boom here. Let's start with this here, okay? Now, we're not pulling and jerking on him like we normally would. I don't want to just stand here like this because that gives him the opportunity to really punch me. So what I would do really is bring him back a little bit. So I get him off balance, boom here. I step in here, boom, and then there's the third there. Now, it's hard for him not to fall forward because of the barrage.
Yeah.
The barrage kind of encourages him to go forward. So practice that. Boom, boom, and then, yeah, and then the hand comes here, and you hyperextend it here. So this goes down, this goes up, then you step in front of him and do the Ikyo Sono Go version. Yeah, if you want to go all the way across since his leg is back, if you can do that, there you go. And then use this hand to kind of motivate him to go forward. And yes. Weird. Here. Break. Here. Break. Step over. There you go. And then use the bride and the break and the sayo to kind of encourage him to go forward. Just lean him a little. Yeah, if you just take this like this and bring him in this way, he kind of has to lean a little bit. And then, there you go. Yeah. And if the bride isn't necessarily causing him to react as well as you want, so when he punches, I'm here, and I'm here. I'm like this. See how I'm moving this way? Now I'm moving him away. He's not going to punch me. Plus this one is where I want it anyway, because I want it off the ground. I want to go this way. I can also bring him this way to keep the punch, and now he's leaning forward. So it doesn't matter which way I go, because now he's forward. Sorry about the arm. Now he's forward there. And this way, he's off the leg where I want it. I'm doing it here, and I'm here. So if you want to push him forward and backward to feel how that works for you, you get what you want either way. It's just a little different. Did I put too much pressure on that arm?
No, you're here.
You can
Because you're helping him go that way.
You are helping him go that way.
There.
There. Boom, boom. There you go. Yeah. See, it's hard not to go forward a little bit when he extends that arm. Go ahead and do it to me one time. So I come in, boom, 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 bam, bam, boom, there you go. Yeah, boom.
I don't know what it is, but something about that twist causes
It can't. Well, what happens is if you do it just right, you twist that nerve and it pinches it.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's just like burning.
Yeah, it'll pinch that nerve, especially if you're not used to getting your arm like this.
Yeah.
If you're not used to that, it'll cause a burning sensation up your arm. Boom, 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 hyperextend. Yeah, just like that. Extend in, and then use this kind of forward motion. So when he punches, so I'm here, and then from here, I take it here. I like it like this. I'll turn it a little bit down because I want to bring it up just like it. I like his shoulder to move a little bit, and now I'm moving it back just enough so this leg isn't completely got a control of where he's at. I'm like that. He's not going to punch me from here. This arm is extended, so he's kind of off balance, and he can't hit me. So I have it just like this, and I can move him around. That's when this steps in here. I take that place, and this hand just kind of brings it up a little bit, put a little pressure here. He's got to follow it, and bam. You're just asking him nicely to fall over for you. There you go. You're giving him a little bit of, you should. So let me get in here again real quick. So I have it like this, right? Okay, I'm moving him back a little bit. So I'm here. So it's just like this. Okay? I want to move him this much for two reasons. One, so he doesn't want to hit me because he can't. And two, to get him off, see how loose that leg is?
Yeah.
Do that, right? So if I really wanted to from here, I could just step in, lock him, and throw him away. Now, if you put a lot of pressure on that elbow, at that point, it could hurt him. But the problem is, most morons out there are still gonna come at you because you let him go,
Yeah.
right? So when he punches, I suggest not to do it. I'm here, boom, I step in and I take that spot, and all I'm gonna do is, this kind of comes down a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it to this hip,
Okay.
but it's this push here. There, see, he wants to come forward and then, do what?
That's in
Doing 10 pounds.
Oh, yeah, yes. So when you punch, I'm here, and it's like this here. See, so now when you want to punch,
Yeah.
you're kind of off balance, and this is off balance as well, look, boom. See how that movement right there?
Yeah.
Yes. There you go, there you go. When you get comfortable with it and when you start doing it kind of as a free flow, it really is decent. Yeah, the cool thing is being able to move him back far enough to not make him fall down. Yeah. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And then from here, just if you want, you can think of this as like the Seiyo we do with Aikido.
Yeah.
I got it up here now. So I don't want to kind of, it's here, so I'm just gonna leave it here. So this stays here, and then this boom, boom, back, 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 and then I just bringing this away. Yeah, there you can just boom. Yeah. You can do the sail. Yeah, there. Yeah. And you just bring, go ahead and get back into that position. So you're here, right? So if you're not going to throw him over your body like you do with the Aiki, you can bring him around circular motion this way.